To say it as it is, narcissists do not have a true sense of humor. They do not know what it is like to feel fun, but then the question arises, how do they come across so funny, so witty quite early in the relationship? How do they make you laugh? Let me help you get the answers to these questions and gain clarity in today's episode. Hi, I am Danish, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. In this episode, we will learn about a narcissist's disoriented sense of humor and 4 ways it manifests in their reality. If that arouses curiosity and you're ready to dive in deep, please subscribe and become a part of this community. Before we start, I wonder, if the narcissist who hurt you had a sense of humor, what are the things they found funny? Let me know in the comments and help other survivors feel validated. Let's begin with number 1. Repeated jokes and humor-filled stories. When you have known a narcissist for a time, you know that they repeat the same stories repeatedly to different people and cover them with fake laughter. They follow the same script over and over like a machine, and every time they do it exceptionally well. It's like they are narrating this funny event or mentioning this joke for the first time. Listening to the same narrative 1,000 times can get irritating, especially when new people are captivated by the humor presented. The narcissist likely overheard these tales from another person or saw them on television, so they know what works and how to captivate people's attention. They are a robot on repeat that assumes what they are doing is entertaining, but it is not. It's rather an act they pull off, fooling people into believing they are funny and witty, but in reality they have no true sense of humor. They are not funny at all. They do not know what fun is because they do not experience the full spectrum of feelings. The only feeling known to them is rage. They rage at everything. Fun cultivates joy. Joy triggers connection, and connection comes with vulnerability, which they cannot experience. They just wear a mask of wittiness to appear normal. Number 2, they find putting other people down funny. Narcissists frequently use the word joke to cover their condescending remarks and put downs. They don't say things that are outright rude and humiliating. Instead, they use subtle put downs. With normal looking laughter, they may say, "Oh, you don't know how to do that, do you?" Or, "Don't even consider taking his advice. She knows nothing about how the world works." You gradually lose your confidence and feel incompetent. A day comes when you choose to be silent even when you have a lot to say and offer, because you know they will humorously disregard your opinions, and consequently you will feel humiliated. There is no fun in putting people down. You must be a sadistic bully to do that, which a narcissist is. If and when held accountable, they make you act as if you have offended them and injured their ego by your actions, or they may justify it as dark humor when it's not. They put you down whenever they can, overtly or covertly, to make themselves feel better by looking down at you. After saying something soul-crushing in disguise of a joke, they cover it with, "You are being too soft," or "You can't make a joke." Number 3, they find establishing control humorous. When a malignant narcissist successfully brings someone down and makes them squirm like a worm, they feel a surge of power. They feel great pleasure, making them laugh like a crazy villain. There is an expression of grandiosity and entitlement in their humor and what they find humorous. It's not humor, but the sadistic pleasure of having power, control, and dominance. They think it's your fault for being stupid to believe them, and they aren't doing anything wrong in making fun of it. Every time you believe them or trust their words, instead of respecting you, they blame your naivety for letting them in and taking advantage. It's a nauseating and an appalling way of thinking and seeing other people. They find it funny that they're above others and no one can ever match their standards. Quite delusionally, being a master manipulator is what they're proud of. Whenever they twist reality in your head, make you believe things and shift your emotions to favor them, they feel on top of the world and find it humorous that they're so influential. Number 4, they laugh at your misery. They find it funny. Narcissists find it funny when you suffer. They laugh when someone gets fired, is dumped by their partner, or falls and breaks their arm. Out of pathological envy and desire to be better than everyone else, they find fun in situations that are not funny at all. They find it amusing when someone suffers. To them, not pretending to be fine or wearing a mask of normalcy is a sign of weakness and must be ridiculed. They like it when you do something stupid or mess up because it makes them feel better about themselves. They see it as proof of concept. The concept is that you are naive, stupid, immature, and all the degrading labels that you can think of. Thus, you deserve their abusive treatment. They feel justified in looking down at you. Instead of offering moral support, they see your fall as a chance to devalue and put you down by making fun of your situation. All of this is rooted in the deep sense of insecurity and absolute lack of empathy and concern for others. They do not care how much it hurts to be reprimanded by your boss and have your salary cut. Quite the opposite, they find it joyful and amusing for some reasons because now they can demoralize you even further. They would rather use your blood to paint their walls than cover your wound to stop it from bleeding. Most of the time, they are the first one to laugh at someone else's bad luck, but do not find it so funny when the shoe is on the other foot. That was it for today's episode. I hope you found it helpful, and if you did, let me know in the comments. Drop a like and make sure to subscribe. I'll talk with you in the next one. Until then, let the healing begin.